In the world of wrestling, betrayal is currency, and no one spends it better than Paul Heyman, the man who's built empires, created beasts, and then destroyed them, all with a smile. He's the voice behind legends Brock Lesnar, CM Punk, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, but every one of them has one thing in common. They all have been betrayed by the man. So now we dive deep into the mind of the ultimate betrayer, exploring every time Paul Heyman stabbed his allies in the back from ECW to Raw 2025 and even the betrayals still to come. This is the dark of Paul Heyman. The first victim, Brock Lesnar in 2003. In 2002, the world met the next big thing. Paul Heyman was the mastermind behind Brock Lesnar's unstoppable rise, defeating The Rock, The Undertaker, Hulk Hogan, but by 2003, that alliance crumbled. Big Show and Kurt Angle. After turning on Lesnar, Heyman joined forces with the Big Show, but that loyalty was as fake as his smile. Once Heyman became SmackDown's GM, he used Show to do his dirty work and dropped him when the job was done. Then came Kurt Angle, the Olympic hero. Heyman briefly managed Angle only to betray him and run back to Brock the next week. For Paul Heyman, loyalty is a tool, not a value. CM Punk, the emotional backstop. Fast forward to 2012, together they ruled WWE, the best in the world with the best mouth in the game. But at Money in the Bank 2023, Paul Heyman turned on CM Punk, cracking him with a kendo stick and delivering the ultimate insult, feeding him to Brock Lesnar. Punk's scream, "You stabbed me in the back," still echoes as one of WWE's ravest betrayal moments. The Bloodline era made Paul Heyman a god again, but between 2021 to 2022, his loyalty danced on a knife's edge. One week he is Roman Reigns' wise man, the next he is showing sympathy for Brock Lesnar. Roman fired him on SmackDown only for Heyman to return months later. The truth, Heyman never truly picked sides, he just followed the power. Seth Rollins, the recent betrayal on Raw. October 13, 2025, Monday Night Raw, Seth Rollins stood tall after his crown jewel win, celebrating with his vision, Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, and Paul Heyman. But arrogance has a price. When Seth Rollins claimed he didn't need anyone, Heyman's eyes said it all. Moments later, Braun Breaker speared Rollins. Bronson Reed hit the tsunami, and Paul Heyman stood beside them, smiling. The mastermind once again did the fall of his own alley. The same man who guided Seth Rollins' rise scripted his downfall. Another betrayal live on Raw, proving Heyman's pattern never dies. Now the spotlight shines on Braun Breaker, the powerhouse molded in the image of Brock Lesnar. Under Heyman's guidance, Braun is dominating Raw, but history tells us exactly how this ends. The moment Braun outgrows the wise man called Heyman will move on. Maybe to CM Punk again, or maybe to another next generation. Because Heyman doesn't manage wrestlers, he manages opportunities. So, do you think Paul Heyman will also betray Braun Breaker soon? Let us know in the comments down.